So I hear a lot of people complaining that when they use phone lookup services, the data is months to years out of date.
Yeah,
Why is that?
that's common because most of these companies out there don't refresh their data. They're using stuff from like God knows when, statically cached databases that aren't updated on a regular basis. And they do that for the same reason everybody does it, to save money. They're just looking to get people into the door and serve them whatever information they have available as cheaply as they possibly can. It's not about quality, it's about quantity, so and that's pretty much the way it goes with them.
It makes sense. So how is Instant ID different?
Instant ID is different, a lot of different ways, especially now since they just had that latest upgrade of artificial intelligence. And Instant ID doesn't use databases. It doesn't access its data from other sources. It has its own data.
Okay.
It accesses data from like billions of different types of sources and APIs all over the internet to give it constantly fresh data. And it's also still, Instant ID is mainly a GPS locator site. It doesn't specialize in out-of-date data because it's kind of like, counterproductive. Most people want to know where a phone is. They want to be able to find it right now, and they want to be able to track it. And that is Instant ID's strength.
And they just added AI to this, right?
Yeah, they did. And they did a massive, massive upgrade with this program. I mean, I saw Instant ID a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months ago. And it was okay. It kind of like, really went along with the rest of the competition. But now it is like head and shoulders above the rest of the competition. What they have done with the artificial intelligence in this website and how quickly and accurately it gets the exact location of a phone by using only the telephone number is just unmatched in the industry right now. The other competitors may catch up, but right now what happened with Instant ID is just fantastic. And they also have what's called now as like live location streaming, where you could actually track a phone in real time from the time, the code is sent in the background until the time you just say stop.
So wait, hold on. You see the person walking, as in the transition that is taking from place to place?
Yeah, like almost like a Life 360 type
Wow.
deal. You'll be able to see it. It'll say, you can see that marker moving along the map.
Yes.
And it's really simple because with Life 360, you have to actually install the application to the phone. But in Instant ID, you don't need to do that. All you use is the telephone number. You go to instantid.info, you enter that telephone number into the browser, into the search bar rather, and it does the rest of the work. So you can make a connection with the other phone by using what we call a private command in the business, and also what's called, they have these commands now where you can send a customized text message to the phone. And I've heard of people saying, well, free flower delivery, free pizza delivery, get something for free, anything and everything to just get people to click on that. But
Of course.
you have to be careful with that kind of stuff. I'm not telling people to do this. I'm just, kind of like relaying stories
Right.
of what I heard. But yeah, it's definitely the best one available right now by far. So you need to locate a phone like right now, instantid.info, easy.
That's amazing.